Hey, this is Pistol Pete Eubank. Today we are going out to check on a few of our listing projects that are currently in the works. There's a huge focus that we have on the prep phase, which is making sure that we have the best possible product for what you have to offer. You know, doesn't mean that we're gonna go through and flip your house entirely, although we have done that before. But we're trying to make the best of what you've got. So finding the highest ROI improvements. And so that's what we're focusing on. Today we're gonna see 3 different projects, 2 that are in Boulder Creek and 1 that's in Scotts Valley. We've got 5 listings total coming soon. 1 is in Salinas and 1 is in San Jose. So we're not gonna head to those just for sake of time, but let's go check them out. So here we are at the 2 unit off Highway 9 in North Boulder Creek. We're so far north Boulder Creek, it's almost Saratoga. We're right before Castle Rock State Park. And this one's pretty cool, so come check it out. So when you come off of Highway 9 here, you can see the structure and you can see it's drenched in sunlight. You actually do get decent amount of sun here in this location, which is always valuable up here in the mountains. So this is one of my favorite parts about the property here. It's got this view deck. Well, it's a collection of decks, but there's a view deck here that is actually built over part of the river. And you just can't rebuild these type of things. So it's really cool when you see it and you find it and you have it. There's a slot canyon here that comes through and it's cut into the bedrock and it has the river kind of flowing through. Right now, since it's like peak summertime, it's not running all that much, but it does run quite a bit more when the rain does start to come. But it adds a really nice sound, especially when you're right next to the highway. Got the keys. So for this one, you have 2 bedrooms, 1 bathroom, full kitchen, dining room, living room upstairs. One of the bedrooms is a loft area. And then downstairs you have, it's like a studio space. Used to be a basement area, now it has a kitchenette, and there's a bathroom there as well. So we'll check that out. This is looking pretty good though. Overall, oh yeah, look, they just cleaned out. Just clearing out the cabinets, airing them out. This one had tenants in it just recently, so we needed to turn it a little bit to help the client just get the most out of it. Got this bathroom, sunken tub, full shower stall, and the bedroom here. A little bit of paint touch up. This one's gonna be in the mid-5s though, so it's a great price for what it is. Let's check out the loft. So it comes with this closet here, and there's a baby gate, and this whole play space up here. So with this property, comes off of Highway 9, you've got your main house upstairs, then you've got this guest unit downstairs, all these decks for entertaining, include the back deck, the show deck, and then a couple terraces of yard space, 2 here, and then 1 over there. I think it's a great value for what it is. Let's check out this downstairs unit. All right, so down here, you have what used to be more of like a storage space. It has been lived in, so it's possible, but you've got a little kitchenette right here. It's a little dirty, so we're gonna do some painting, some touch up around here. And then this bathroom area, the shower, we found out that the shower had some framing issues down below. So we're actually gonna reframe the shower area, put in a new shower pan, and then just clean up this, probably repaint the bathroom too. So that's it for this 2 unit property here on Highway 9 in North Boulder Creek. Should be coming out here in the next couple of weeks, so keep an eye out for that. All right, so I am here at a property that is right across from Garahan Park and the Sawmill, which is a restaurant up here in Boulder Creek. This one has some parking spaces here. There's a shed. It's a 2-bedroom, 2-bath main house at about 1,200 square feet, and it's got yard space in the back and in the front. Let's go check it out. So this one is quite a bit further along than the last one even. We have done the floors. You can see that they're about to do the baseboard trim, which is here. They have done the countertops and the kitchen, which looks great. Just needs to be touched up around the edges. They're still working on that. Deck looks good. Lighting looks good. The new carpet. This is a great carpet that they use for these jobs. And yeah, they're just coming along. So this thing should be buttoned up here in the next few days. We're hoping to have photos on this one for Saturday. So just so you know, we're filming on a Tuesday. This is all gonna come together within the next few days. I'm gonna go ahead and remove my shoes for this one because we got brand new carpet. So we're heading upstairs. Oh, awesome. They redid actually this shower, and they're gonna put this sink back in. They redid the floor in here because it was cracked. That looks great. So this setup looks pretty good. They wanted to, one of the things that's interesting about this room is that you have like a cavity here that could be a good closet area or up against the walls. And so what they did is they built this area into the closet area. So they have this freestanding and this freestanding wardrobe. And I think it works. It's good for the space. It actually aligns the room so that it becomes like more of a bedroom feeling rather than just a cavernous space. So I think it's gonna look good. One of my favorite parts about this house is this view. So it looks out over into the redwoods, and you've got kind of like long distance views of the mountains and things like that. It looks good. It has a nice expansive feeling to it. And this is one of those houses with the ceiling so high, you know, it's just under 1,200 square feet, but it lives much larger. It lives like a full-size house. So it's a great option for like an expanding family or somebody who wants to get that first-time home purchase, but then make it actually something that they can, you know, expand into over time. This is a great option for that. So here's the septic system. It's a concrete septic tank, and you've got risers on it, which is great. So you open up the lids, and then this is the inlet, this is the outlet, and then there's the leach line that goes out this way. The septic tank is the one point of sale requirement that we have for sewage and septic right now in Santa Cruz County. So if you have a septic system and you're planning on selling your house, you do need to have it inspected and approved by the county before you close your transaction. Or if you transfer the responsibility, it's got to be done within 90 days. So that's just a little tidbit, a little tip for you. So we're on our way right now from Boulder Creek, where the first two highlights were at. We're heading to Sky Park actually, which is in Scotts Valley. It's near a really popular park and recreation area in Scotts Valley. It's walkable to pretty much everything that's in the heart of Scotts Valley, right off of Mount Hermon Road. And it's a really attractive little neighborhood. It's a subdivision. This specific floor plan is one of my favorite floor plans. It's the split level floor plan. I believe it's called the Pine, if I'm not mistaken. But this one is really, really cool. So it was previously a rental property. What's interesting about the 3 listings that we've been highlighting today is that all of them were previously rental properties. And for one reason or another, the sellers decided to exit being a landlord and either take the cash or reinvest it in different types of investments. But yeah, that's kind of an interesting through line there. Also, what's interesting is that a lot of these sellers had called me and wanted to sell either in late summer or early fall, which I think is actually a great time to put your house onto the market. You know, right as things are shifting. You know, there's a couple different cyclical shifts that we have in the real estate market, and this is a cyclical shift from summer to fall. And I actually think it's a great time when people are coming back from vacation, they're getting back into the driver's seat, getting back into the routine and the rhythm, and so they're back into that rhythm of looking for houses again, not being distracted by family trips or vacations or something like that. So yeah, if you are looking to prepare your house for a sale, let's say in late fall or early next year, like say early spring or mid-spring, now would be the time to start booking out those conversations, because prep does take time depending on what your property needs or what you're looking to do with it. If you are looking for some prep or just some guidance on what to do, or if you need to do anything, now would be the time to book those. So go ahead and get on our calendar. We do have a pretty full calendar for August, but we can definitely fit you in. All right, here we are at the split level in Sky Park. This one is right next to a green belt, which is part of the city park system here in Scotts Valley. And you come up these stairs, and you actually enter into the middle of the house. There's a downstairs and an upstairs from this entryway. It's really cool. So you come into the house, you've got living space, kitchen space, primary bedroom, ensuite. Then downstairs, you've got another living space, and then 2 other bedrooms, a 2-car garage, and a full bathroom. This place is awesome. So this place is already pretty finished and ready to go. There's a handful, I call it like death by 1,000 cuts almost. It's like there's just a bunch of little stuff that we need to do. And so we're gonna be handling that. A lot of exterior siding trim, deck repairs, you know, little flooring repairs here and there, little kitchen repairs here and there, little door repairs here and there. all that kind of stuff just really comes together to create the full product. So what we're seeing right now is the tenant has just moved out, and then we're about to finish our prep. And I gotta tell you, this is gonna be a great project. It's gonna be pretty quick too. I would imagine that we're gonna have this thing turned around in about a week and a half, something like that. So part of it is gonna be doing some touch-up paint in the bathroom. We're gonna be painting this wall from blue to match the wall colors on either side, which I think is like a light green color, or like a sage green. We've got a walk-in closet there, window heading out to the front. And then let's check out this backyard. So back here, what's great about this is that this neighborhood is aged in well, and you have mature trees and hedges on all sides. So although you have smaller lots in this neighborhood, you do have the same type of privacy that you would get in other neighborhoods. Also, you border this green belt, so you technically only have 2 neighbors, which is great for Sky Park. And then you can walk out directly through a gate here or a gate in the front to go straight to the green belt if you wanted to throw a ball or play Frisbee or something like that.